Hello, people. I'm getting pressure. From Linda Ordway to have to do a broadcast. But aren't you watching the World Series? You know, I said that. I said that Cleveland and Chicago are both symbolic. And I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. But Chicago, Obama's machine, Democrat Chicago machine. Cleveland, where Bob Jones' prophecy was about Gulliver. A revival would come starting in Cleveland. The head of Gulliver was in Cleveland. Have you ever heard of that prophecy? Fact is, that's where Donald Trump had his convention. Now, I might be reading into this thing, and I admit it. But isn't it amazing how the Cubs were winning right up to, the 7th, 8th inning? And all of a sudden, bam, the score gets tied. It's flipping me out because I'm thinking, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Why would I say Cleveland would win? What if Chicago wins? Does that mean Hillary's going to win? If Cleveland wins, isn't that a sign? The Republican convention was there, coming back from behind. Trump winning, the cliffhanger. The election's going to be close. It's the 8th inning. It's the breakthrough. But then there's an error. There was an error. Who's going to commit the error? We can't afford to make any errors. You guys follow what I'm saying?
Pitchers up to the Cubs in their bullpen in case you're wondering.
Telling you, people, we got to watch this thing. Don't stone the false prophet. I think I accidentally blocked one of you. Sorry about that. Oh, come on. Woo! The stress is amazing. All right. We're discussing deleting emails in the dugout. Sorry, Canada. We have Canadians here. Now listen, I love Chicago, and I think they need to get set free from that curse. You know what I mean? But Cleveland, the symbolism is just so pregnant with meaning. Whoa! I think it's a pop out. No. Oh, this suspense. It's my son Lance. Lance, say hi.
Hello, people.
Oh, I got you enlarged. I'm sorry.
Enlarge my territory.
There he is. This is the normal picture now. So, are you watching? You have any thoughts of the game?
Yeah, I was a little bitter that the Cleveland Cavaliers beat the Golden State Warriors, so I don't want Braun having any more joy, personally.
What? Oh, no, Lance, it's very unbiblical of you.
I know.
Rejoice with them that rejoice. Weep with them that weep.
I know.
All right, people. Chuck and Dutch Sheets are now in Las Vegas. Is that what someone said? There was a sighting of Chuck Pierce and Dutch Sheets at the casinos. Don't be spreading rumors. You saw Paul Goulet, my friend Paul Goulet's wife Denise, prophesied over Donald Trump last Sunday. Saw how precious he was receiving it, responding to it at ICLV. Come on.
Ooh, come on.
The stress of it all.
That could have been it.
There was silence, though. You could...
Dave, what are your thoughts on this?
This could be it.
This could be it? Dave is very prophetic. He's frequently known to call these things right at the last minute. Okay, people, hold on. There's no way I can do a Periscope broadcast with the prophetic Cleveland versus the Obama machine playing out before our very eyes. Do you know 1,000 Indians went to Washington in 2015 to reconcile with America? I heard that.
Liberal media.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Report it.
Rodney Howard-Brown is clear. I talked to him yesterday. Rodney's clear. Who else is clear? Patricia King is clear.
Clear from what?
Clear is what I'm saying when they're really clear on their political alliances and they're giving clear messages to people. They're not obfuscating, giving them nebulous prophetic direction from the constellation nebulae. The stress of this, I can't take it. This is like the election.
Folks would enjoy watching your interview with Patricia King.
Should I, who? What? My interview?
Yeah, with Patricia King.
Listen, should we do election night coverage with you guys, the election night? I mean, why not? I mean, you know, I'm hanging out there, just, you know. Should we do it? Election night coverage? I had that up way too close. I'm sorry about that. That was my nose the whole time. I apologize. I'm willing to do election night coverage if you guys are willing to join me. All right. Periscopians are saying yes. Isn't this? Oh my goodness.
This is crazy. This is insane. I think it's going to go to the 10th.
You think it's going to go to 10 days? Well, it stopped raining. It stopped raining.
That's my prediction.
Oh boy. So how are you guys doing? You doing okay? You weren't watching the World Series? I'm into the World Series. If you're from another country, what countries are you guys from? Everybody from the U.S.? Where are you from? Tell me where you're from. Hey, what's this? Wait a second. Some of these people look suspicious to me. Whoa! Struck him out! Oh my gosh! What the heck? And why are they always spitting in baseball? They're spitting all the time.
Like streaming it right now?
Legging. You ever notice how much they spit in baseball? Like they're spitting. It's like most disgusting.
Back, though, a lot of times.
Why? It's such a disgusting thing. I mean, you don't do usually golfers spitting all the time. Imagine that. Jack Nicklaus. Tiger Woods. Hey, wait a second. Check this out. The manager of the Cubs looks like Steven Spielberg.
I said it was going to 10. I said it was going to 10.
Junior, you did say it.
You said
it's going to 10.
I've been said this.
Oh my gosh.
He's right. It's going to 10.
Ooh.
Oh my.
It's a 6-6 game. 6-6. What does that tell you? 66 books of the Bible, people. No. Don't go putting that out there. It's the prophetic spin zone with Lance O'Reilly. Anyway, okay, all right. Let me take a break out here. Let me take a break. How you guys doing? Doing okay? I'm gonna turn the light on here in the backyard for a second. 66. I can't believe it. This. You know, the only reason the game bothers me is because it's Cleveland and Chicago. If it was anyone else, I'd be fine. But Donald Trump had the Republican convention there, and then Bob Jones has that prophecy, and the prophecy is that America's going to have a revival when Cleveland, Bob Jones saw like Gulliver, like the body of Christ is like Gulliver, and the head is in Cleveland, and I don't know, feet are in someplace else, Charlotte or something. Some of you guys remember that. You're sending me this stuff, and I'm reading it. That's how come I know about it. Okay. All right. Frozen. What is it with you guys? Some of you are frozen all the time, and some of you can't hear. It's like, what are we? Like the non-tech tribe? Can't we work this thing out? Hillary hasn't left town yet? Well, there are Hillary doubles. One of them is taking a nap while the other one is doing meetings. I just made that up. I'm so funny. Okay. Now, let me take a seat. When the inning comes back on, I'll go in there. I'll let you guys go. I think tonight we just need to stop being so intense. I mean, we can only handle so much intensity, don't you think? A handsome son. Yes, he is a handsome son. My handsome son, Lance, the handsome boy. Now, the polls. The polls are fascinating because the polls are moving because the FBI probe is only going to be bad for 5 days. I mean, it's going to be no good news. And they're bringing out that former Miss Universe, to say, Donald Trump. See, they're really working that women thing. They're working that women thing mercilessly. But I gave you my theory on this thing the other night. I felt that once, it's like a spirit. Once the spirit went to humiliate Trump with that exposure of his ghastly quote that he did back in 11 years ago. Isn't it interesting? 11 years ago he said something he shouldn't have said, and I said he's being humbled because God is humbling him to prepare him for promotion. I don't feel this is going to kill him, but I don't see how he can come out of the pit. Then 11 days before the election. Notice 11 years ago, Trump got exposed for 11 years ago. 11 days before Hillary's victory, she gets exposed. You see how it works in the spirit realm? The pendulum goes over. It's almost like the Lord says, if you're going to touch Trump, you're going to expose him, then the courts of heaven work that way. Then the legal right is to expose Hillary. And so, boom, the Hillary thing happens. And how appropriate that it's the Wiener laptop, because that spirit that is with Huma Abedin and him, it's like a spirit just that got exposed. And October 31st, Halloween night, inaugurated the 500th anniversary of the Reformation. We are now in the year 5777 on the Hebrew calendar, which is the 7 is the clashing of swords. Phew. Spirit realm, demons, angels, principalities and angels, and in the earth realm, ideas. We're going to need to have advocates. We're going to need prayer-saturated oracles like never before, but we need them in every area, and it can't just be religious. It has to be the ideas. We're going to really need to have a power of persuasion, the power of supernatural persuasion, utterance. It's back on? Oh, thanks for telling me. See, I get lost, ADHD. I'm sitting here talking to you, and I forgot. It's back on?
No, it's delay of game. They're rolling out the...
Delay of game. Oh, this is so like the election. Everything is filled with suspense.
It's rigged.
It's rigged, I'm telling you. It's rigged. This election's rigged. Hey, check this out. This looks like it's me, right? But watch this. It's an illusion. It's a mirror. It's really not me. It's a mirror. And if I'm here, oh, how many of me are there? I can't quite get the effect I want. I wanted to have like an infinite number of me. Oh, wait, let's try it this way. And here I am in the, no, it doesn't do anything. Mirror.
That's a good reflection of you.
That's a good reflection of me. All right. Anybody have any questions? What's Kat Kerr saying? I am not drunk. I'm watching a game. How dare you accuse me? I am the soul of lucidity at all times of the day and night. I think the game's rigged. I think this whole thing's rigged. I think the World Series is rigged if Cleveland loses. Of course, it's perfectly legitimate if Cleveland wins. It's trained by Donald. Anyway, what did Alex Jones find? What did Kat Kerr say? There's so many of you talking. Dutch Sheets. Oh, I've got to go back and read all your comments. I'll read all your comments. I'll read all the comments. Cat never wavers. Well, the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Reading about you and Bill Johnson. What did Bill Johnson say? I love Bill. Bill and Benny were very kind for promoting the book, God's Chaos Candidate. Germany is listening. Oh, hello, Germany. Deutschland, Deutschland, über alles. I love Deutschland. By the way, the national anthems. Have you guys ever heard the national anthems at the Olympics? Every single national anthem. By the way, you want to meet my son? Carl, you want to say hi? My son Carl shaved off his beard. Carl shaved off his beard, and my long-haired son. Say hi, son.
Hi, son. Joke never gets old, right?
He's got the long locks.
Like David.
What are you reading lately, son? What do you think? What's your favorite superhero today?
Favorite superhero today is Martian Manhunter. I'm reading the latest installment in the 99U series. It's Making Your Mark. It's how creative individuals can develop patterns and routines to have a higher impact. It's really good. It's from the company Behest. So
but it's how creative individuals can have a higher impact?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's a good book series.
Carl will be doing some stuff with me this year. Keep your eyes out. He's scoping out some great books on peak performance. He's really into the psychology of peak performance and coaching. He's got the Goldilocks. Yeah, so Annabelle went to bed, so I have to keep my voice down. I'm a bit in trouble today. I got in trouble today. She won't want to hear what happened? Shh, can I tell you what happened to me? We had a staff meeting, and evidently I was very abrupt with her in the staff meeting. You can't do that when you're married, because I got in trouble. So she told my friend David, he was here watching the game, Lance was very abrupt today. Oh, staff meeting. I got in trouble. Gentlemen, men, let that be a warning to you. When you're working in the same business with your spouse, you have to remember to always speak honorably to your spouse, because you're always married. You're never just partners in a business with a staff. Oh, boy, I got in trouble. Anyway, I got put in timeout, as you can imagine. But she's forgiving, so tomorrow we'll work it out. But I thought I'd tell you that. Let it be a warning. I didn't even know I did anything, but I got in trouble. Okay, I've got to go back into the other room. Covered by the blood. Pentecostal. Gotta love how Chris. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa! The game's back on, people.
No, this is.
Oh, I thought I missed something. Woo! Thought I missed it. Anyway, I got a brand new Bible. Stephen Strang sent it to me. It's really cool. It's the upside down Bible. Here it is. It's the modern English version. But a beautiful book it is. And by the way, I got a verse prophetically from Bobby Connors tonight. Would you guys like to know the prophetic verse? Get her some flowers tomorrow? My wife? I'll tell you, we were here. Look at the staff meeting. I have all my notes. I was working like a fiend. Got all my notes. What do you need from me? We're doing a social contract, right? My staff, what do they want from me? Would you guys like to see a little self-disclosure? What does my staff want from me? Do you want me to show you? Operationally engaged. I have a tendency to not care about how things are going. I just like to get in the flow and go to meetings and revelate and inspire and prophesy and teach. Availability, consistency, communication, more sharing about what's happening on the road. Because we have great testimonies all the time and breakthroughs and enormous things, but the staff never hears about it. They want group calls Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. They want more encouragement. They want more strategy. They want me to grow the company. Oh boy. What else do they want? And here's what I said. We need more fun, joy, and energy. I want you to give me 100%. I said, here's what I want from you. More fun and energy, because I thrive on the joy of creativity. Oh, the word from Bobby Connors. Huh? I know. Don't look like I'm having fun right now. That's what my son says. I'm smiling again. See? Bobby Connors' word. Let me give it to you. I'll take you over to our staff meeting later. But I got in trouble because, I was doing a staff meeting like I forgot, Anyway, so he gave me the verse, Daniel 2:22. 2:22. He reveals the deep and secret things. He knows what is in the darkness, and the light dwells with him. God reveals the deep and secret things. Think about that. God reveals the deep and secret things. What does that suggest to you? It's my water. For those of you that think that I'm drunk, but not as you suppose. He revealed the deep and secret things. And then I pointed out to Bobby, I wrote back to him, and said the verse right before that, he removes kings and sets up kings. Could it be that God is, in 11 days out, beginning to expose, the FBI is exposing the deep and secret things in order to remove kings and set up new kings? Bam! Is that cool? Yes, I think it's true. I think it's true. Oh, me and Annabelle need a date night. Our argument was over the corporate structure because I said, you see, my staff gets a little nervous because I get politically involved, and they keep saying we're a nonprofit and we have to keep separating things. And I say, yes, we have to separate things. That's why I did the book, God's Chaos Candidate, out of a for-profit company. I didn't do it out of the ministry because it's a politically oriented book. But we had a little disagreement about how the corporate structure has to work if you're a nonprofit doing for-profit business. That's where I got in trouble. I'll tell you what. Anyway, so I think there's a new king coming, and well, I guess I've given you enough self-disclosure for the evening. I told you about getting in trouble today in the staff meeting, and I revealed some stuff that my staff wants from me, and gave you my thoughts on the game. And hey, listen, if Chicago wins, it doesn't mean anything. If Cleveland wins, it doesn't mean anything. It's just means nothing, right? There's nothing symbolic or prophetic at all about the World Series. However, Cleveland better win. I'm saying it because that's where the Republican Party had their meeting. And Chicago, I just associate it with Obama. I'm sorry, I know there's a curse there. The curse has to be broken. A prophet friend of mine said to me today, if Chicago wins, he believes it means it's the Windy City and a fresh wind is blowing in America, and the curse is being broken off of a nation. I think that's nice. That's good. But that's kind of, you can't have it both ways, right? Prophetically. I think the Indians have the momentum, and I think it's the tribe, and I think you're in the tribe right now. I think you're the underground tribe. This is the Periscopian tribe. I think they're saying the Indians are a tribe in momentum. I'll tell you, the Periscopians have momentum. 2 Timothy 2:22. What is that? This is 2 Timothy 2:22, like, those things you've heard from me, commit to faithful men that'll teach others also. I think it's a good idea. Oh, the spitting. What is with this spitting all the time? I swear. If ballet and disco dancing had spitting, like baseball, everybody would be falling down. I mean, you couldn't stand up straight. You'd be slipping all over the place. These guys are like spittoons. I'm sorry to have to be so crude. It's just that it strikes me as such a weird thing that they spit so much in baseball. All right. Anything they're chewing? They're chewing what? Tobacco? Why? All right. Okay, so any questions you guys have? Anything you want to ask? Yes, Jesus spit. You can always find someone quoting the Bible. All right. No other comments? All right, look, we can't always be profound here. Every night isn't going to be, Gabriel visiting me in the library in there. I'm going to let you guys go. 11 innings. Ooh. What if it goes to 11 innings? What if it goes to 11? Will that not be prophetic? If Cleveland wins and this goes to, someone just said it, 11 innings. If Cleveland wins and it goes to 11 innings, that has to be a sign. That is a sign. I don't think, I know I was always worried about Obama declaring martial law if he thought they were going to lose the election. Don't worry about it. Not going to happen. They'll go to the 11th inning. But it could mean that it's going to be voter fraud, and it'll be so close. They'll be tied. They're right now both at 46 and 46 in some of the polls, Hillary and Trump. Woo! What's going to happen? 11th inning home run. Oh my gosh, an 11th inning home run. That would be so. Like George, how would Georgians say that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be with Georgian in D.C. Anyone who's going to be in Washington, D.C. this weekend, I want you to join me. I'm going to go to Washington on Thursday and Friday. We're going to go there to a Georgian meeting. We're going to pray. We'll do something in Washington, D.C. Okay? Georgian got me involved in Periscope. Carl, you putting your head in there? Yup. Are you photobombing? Yup. All right, guys. I'm going to let you go because this is exciting. 11th inning. Does it go to 11? Does it go to 11th inning? Home run. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Georgian would say. I'm in Washington, D.C. on the 11th? No, that's not true. Not possible. Washington, D.C. on Thursday and Friday, whatever that is. But the election's on the 8th, so I know it's not the 11th. Okay, friends? All right. Be blessed. The game, people. I'm telling you, it's going to be an exciting conclusion.